This next section of the tutorial teaches you how to actually put in Payins into the system. You'll see an income button, daily takings entry, so just click on that once. And I've got one I've put in as a sample. As you see, it automatically sets the week ending for you, and it actually shows the rates for that driver. So I'm going to put a pay in for myself, so I'll just click on the add button. Straight away it'll load the drivers that are listed. I'm there, so I now click on Stacey Daniel and day. Now your taxi is listed, so you can just either click on it or just hit the first letter of the taxi and usually bring it up. Now it automatically knows, as you see here, that I'm on commission income as we put up in the driver's menu. So I type, we'll put for instance 18. Now I worked 12 hours and I did 16 jobs. Now you put in your meter start, so I'm just going to put a sample one here and hit the enter to go from field to field. Now the night surcharge applies in some areas where the driver actually gets an extra amount between the hours of midnight and 6, I think it's 5 or 6 a.m. Now that's got to come off the actual meter total, so if for instance they took 500 and 100 was given to the driver, the meter would only be 400, so you simply just type in the amount, but in this case there's none, so hit the enter key. Now as you see here, it's a Saturday, so it'll automatically default to the 50% rate for Saturday. Now I'll just quickly go up and change it. I've made a mistake, it's the 19th. As you see there, it'll automatically change the rate according to what you set in the driver's menu. So he's now on at 52.5. I'll just hit enter to go back to him. Now put in the kilometre start and the kilometre finish. These are all just made up, by the way. And the pay kilometres. And then just keep hitting it. Now the FPOS total that's on the bottom of the slip. So we'll put in 36.50. Now the manual MPTs are usually an emergency voucher if the electronic system's not working for people with disabilities that have a government subsidy card. So if you actually have to fill one of them in, and we'll just for this tutorial that we have, and the docket was worth $7.90. Now there's an option. Now it'll go to the manual MPTP, and the WC means wheelchair. Now in some states they actually pay a lifting fee. Now if the docket, for instance the Victorian docket will have a 3-1 in the middle of the number, that usually highlights that the person is a wheelchair, or it'll be actually on their card that they're a wheelchair, and you're actually entitled to a lifting fee for that docket as well. So I'll put just a mystery lifting fee. It varies from state to state. Now cab charge dockets are just any blue docket cab charge vouchers or depot vouchers, so I'll put in $25.90. Now if the driver buys any fuel, miscellaneous is for a like load or anything like that. If you don't have anything, you just hit the enter key and it'll automatically put 0. The same with the car wash. We'll actually put down the driver washed the car and he spent $3 on it. He's got a receipt for it. Now this is entering the amounts of lifting fees the owner received. So say out of that $3.90 the owner received $1.90 of it, and the driver received $2 of it. And now it will say what the net paying cash should be. It should be $30.46, which rounded off would be $30.45. And for this instance, the driver's actually put in $30. And once you hit the enter key, it'll ask you the record has been successfully added, and do you wish to add another? In this case, we won't, so I'll go no. And you'll hear a beep to say it's confirmed, and it will show that the driver's actually got a variance of 46 cents, which is not much, but some drivers could be a lot more than that, so it's handy to check. Now if I wanted to check that driver's paying for that week ending, it automatically will load all of these search options to whatever your last paying was. So I want to check I want to check my paying. So check driver's paying by week ending. This is very handy. It saves you having to constantly select start and finish dates. As you see, it as described in the roster tutorial, when you put in the date, it'll automatically set it to the Sunday of that week, which makes it easier for the report. So if I click check drivers button, it'll then load a screen showing you a report showing you what he's paid in. And for searching as well, you can go the previous buttons go back to the next. So if I want to search, for instance, this record that's on the 18th, I simply click on the next. I'll put it to the 19th. So I select 18, select the driver from your list, find record, and as you see, straight away it locate that pane for that driver. And you can also, if you want to check a pane just for a certain few days, you can just select the dates and click on the load the report button, and that will then load the report. And that concludes the tutorial on the Payins.